I lived in France for many years in the city of Paris. And one day I was reading Le Monde, and there was an interview with the American author Saul Bellow, and he was asked what he would most like to be in the world. And he answered, "I would like to be God in France." And when he was asked why, he said, because in France, nobody believes in God. And therefore, as God, you would have no responsibilities and you could enjoy the earthly pleasures of that city. This is a poem which basically says yes to life. I think many poems are a criticism of life, but very occasionally you find a way to affirm the life that you're living. And if you can imagine God in the body of an average Frenchman in a cafe somewhere in Paris, then you have the essence of this poem. It's called God in France. Allah of Islam, Yahweh of the Jews, they were calling upon me all over Paris. Sabbaths, but the bon Dieu had gone missing. I had set myself free from Friday at the mosque, that pile of shoes, those thousands praying, Saturday Torah scrolls and lit menorahs, Sundays salvaging souls. From Daubenton, Des Rosiers, Saint-Gervais, to live again in the body. L'homme moyen sensuel, adrift on the everyday. Street life, glass cafes were my chosen ground. Whatever I needed easily could be found in a few square miles. Massage, phlebotomy, thalassal brines and hydrotherapeutics. Mont Sainte-Geneviève with its hermeneutics. Clichy for hardcore, all the highs and lows of pure bien-être, like a bird in the hand. Oh yes, if I wanted a woman, I knew where to go, and who could deny me? Human, all my horizons were reachable by train, from Austerlitz, Saint-Lazare, the Gare de Lyon. Not that I needed them. Gifted, like Urizen, with omnipresence, simultaneity. I could sit here over dinner and still see Normandy's apple belt or the light waves of the south collapsing on beaches. None could deny me the springtime glitter of shad in the river mouth of the long Garonne. That exquisite flesh, the bone that sticks in the throats of 20 centuries. Ichthys, the fish, like Renan's Christ, was dying out in the boredom of villages, of Proustian spires, provincial time, the echo-sounding fleets of La Rochelle, the sleep of the Loire, the happiness that is almost too complete, the Sunday afternoons that run on Michelin tires. Was that terrible? Tell me, was that sad? The night of the gods, of absences, abscondings, abdications. Was I to kneel before him, the tramp at the station, unpeel his stinking trainers, wash his feet, amaze the wage slaves? In the name of what would I drive the midnight circle of philosophers out of their TV studios, swivel chairs, with hempen fire, the rope of castigation? No. Instead, I would sit here. I would wait. A dinner a café crème, a chaser of grog. Whatever else, there was time. Let judgment take care of itself. To celebrate, that was the one imperative. Randomness, flux, drew themselves about me as I ate, protected by the nearnesses of women, their sex blown sheer through summer dresses, loving my food, my freedom, as they say a man should.